net issues. So we're going to go over to the lumber mill and we'll get some wood. Just tow out the trailer. And we'll connect to the trailer. I'm going to see if I can get up this hill with the trailer attached. I don't know if I can, but we'll try anyway. So just like the Chevy up here on the left, because the ground is much more smoother, and then onto the road. As long as we don't stop, we should be fine. We're okay for now. There we go. I'm not gonna make it. See if I can reverse out for a second. That's why. Should be on level ground any second. There we go. That's a lot better. At least we're moving. That is the main thing. There we are, there's the bridge. And now, detach the trailer where it is. Right, let's go to the right of the bush. And now we can discover the right side of the map. Easy peasy. Full throttle, straight over the bridge. Now we don't need hardly any throttle. This is good ground. Excuse me. Grab some more fuel if we can. Luckily enough, we don't need much. So if you come to the, just past the pylon a little bit, come right of these little hedge things, and then we will pick up the gearbox for the Chevy. There is absolutely no need to go fast at all. After all, we are in a trucking game. trucks are not supposed to go fast. They're supposed to go slow because of the amount of cargo. On the back of the trailer. On the back of the rigid. Which in my case, because of the fleets, the GMC, sorry, we are going round with the rigid. So it's not too bad. Yet. The problem is going to be later. But we'll come to that. Right. So the first watchtower is up this road. Still on daylight, so it's fine. I think I'm going to turn my lights on in a minute. Because it is getting dark. Just around this corner, there he is. There's the watchtower. That's the one I want. There we go. Still got 80%, 87% diesel, or 81%. 87% diesel. So we are going to come down here. And then straight down here. Then we're going to go up there. Up to there, and then we're going to roll down to the watchtower. Literally roll. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, you need to drink. So now we're starting to get really dark. That's more like it. Now I can see. Bearing in mind, I do have the brightness all the way down. Because it gives you the more authentic look, I think. Coming across the water, we need to give it the beans a little bit. And then coming up the water, we just touch the accelerator. There's no need to give it the beans. Because we are going off-road. And I don't know how many of you have gone off-road before, but I know for a fact it's not nice when you're going fast. Unless you go level ground. There's the watchtower, straight in front of us. Yeah, I've still got 3/4 of a tank left. It's absolutely fine. Off-road a little bit there, which we don't want. We don't want to get off the beaten path, we want to stay on. Thank you very much. So there's the top. Avoid it if you can. As you come down, put into neutral at the top, and then and then chuck it into gear. Towards the bottom. Coming down the hill. Gotta take your time. Take your time. Right. So now we're gonna go and grab this upgrade. Make sure it's this bit. Otherwise you're not going to get across. So from there to there, it's the shortest distance. So now we're on just under 3/4 of a tank. We'll grab this upgrade and grab some fuel. this upgrade is the engine for the stage 2 engine for the fleet start. Watch out, because these right by here, there's a massive bump, and by here, so you've got to be careful, especially when you've got no tyres or suspension. And we are going to be coming up the exact same way, hopefully. Avoiding the rocks there on the left. If you can. This path, give it the beans. Straight across. Onto the top. And there we go. So there we go. Stage 2 engine for the Fleet Star and GMC. And I will be going to the garage to install it on the Fleet Star. It's another grand. Thank you very much. And the suspension. It's 14 grand. Engageable. That's all we need for now. Jump back into the Chevy. And now we've got to mark out the map, because I don't want to do what I've done before and end up all the way down there. That's not good. That is not good at all. So there's two ways we can go. We can go up the hill, waste more fuel, come down, or go up the hill, come down, go that way around, which is safer because of this road, or we can go this way around to get the fuel. And then what we're going to do is we'll come back up here, unlock that, grab the watchtower, and so on and so forth. As long as the current doesn't take me this time. Straight over. If I can, no messing around. Ah, sin. That's what I wanted. Careful, gotta be very careful about you, because you don't know where the dips are. It's gonna break your engine or suspension or pop your tires or whatever. See him coming out of there. Well, we've still got just over half a tank. So as a matter of fact, nope, Actually, we are going to grab fuel, then go and get the Chevy. Not get the Chevy, then get fuel. Get fuel, then get Chevy, sorry. Or get a Chevy, then fuel. Whatever. This is taking us half a tank to get up, yeah? And it'll take us half a tank to get back. In theory. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. There's no rush to this game at all. No rush. Just take your time. What I usually do see is get down to half a tank, then go and get fuel. I don't risk it. Because otherwise I'll be at the last watchtower with a quarter of a tank and not being able to get fuel anywhere. Which then I'll be screwed. Just take your time over these rocks. There we go. That's it. Slowly. As long as I can get out the puddle, I don't mind. And as long as I'm moving, it doesn't bother me. That's where I'm going through things like this. That's the problem. Oh, got stuck there for a second. And we will be cutting across the grass. Again, taking our time. Because we don't know what potholes are here. %, diesel, see? If I would have got up there and tried to get back down, and the Chevy, I would have lost. I wouldn't be able to get back, I don't think. Right, so is that it for the upgrades now? I think that's it for the upgrades, isn't it? Because we had one there. Yeah, on this side, that's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And where's the last upgrade? Yeah, so 1, follow the road. 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. There's supposed to be 7 there. Just trying to remember where they are. Because... oh, it's fine, don't worry about it. Right, so now we got a diesel. No, we don't actually. Let's get the diesel. Let's mark out the route where we need to go here. So we can come to our there. And obviously follow the road up to like by the post, by the lamp post, so like there. And follow the road round. Straight across. And then we want to go just right to this tree. And then just left of this tree. And then we're like, we need to come there. And that should activate the Chevy. And then we'll grab the watchtower. I would go down that way, but I haven't got no tyres or suspension, so I'm screwed to be going this way. There's a horrible bit of ground. Avoid a little bit of the trench. Going in the dark, dark woods. Oh. See how much the game has changed now compared to that view. To that view. So try and go up these rocks and up the hill. I'm still doing 50 miles an hour. That's alright. Just gotta take your time. As I said, there's no rush. Because the moment you start rushing, what happens? You start getting damage and you start wasting more fuel. See, 30 miles an hour is fast enough. And if you go more than that, you know, your suspension starts breaking on the road, and it's a bit of a pain, to be honest with you. I find coming this way, instead of following the road, a lot easier. Again, just keep it, there's a rock by here, right? Just keep it nice, slow. Ten, 15, 20 miles an hour, absolutely fine. Avoiding these horrible weeds on the left, because when they drag you in, and you are not getting back out. Around the weeds. If you can avoid the weeds around them, and then come right to the edge where the weeds are, and any second, boom, there's the Chevy. There's the Chevy. We got him. There's the other Chevy. The engine off a second, because I need to work up my route to come to the trees, follow the tree line, following the tree line there, coming to this road and following it all the way up, because obviously there is a different road by here that goes up this way, and that road for this car is horrible. So we got 86%, which will get us all the way around to there, and then we can get back to the fuel. Back to the fuel, and then what we're going to do is we'll come back around. As a matter of fact, is there any more watchtowers on this side? I think that's in there. Yeah, that's it, one. Where's the second one? 2. Yeah, that's it. And number 3. So after this one, we'll come and get some more fuel. And we'll go past the garage. As we're passing the garage, we'll grab our upgrades. Grab some more fuel. And then do the rest of the watchtowers. Not want to be getting stuck in the water again. There we go. There's a rock there, see? You see that rock? Remember, come round to the right side of the tree line. Okay. Yeah, I'll have one now in a minute. Anyone, choose one. Right, so now I'm on level ground out of the way. We are going to be staying here. Out of the way of the sunlight. And turn the lights off as well. Just have a look at the log station for 5 minutes. I'll be back. So when we go through the log station, and we're going to go and grab that watchtower. Because I do have enough fuel to go and get it. Staying over to the left, because this road isn't really good and I don't have the best tires. There we go. Straight up this road. Should be able to get up the hill. No dramas. I'm not using full acceleration. It's pointless, it's a waste of diesel. So I got my finger on the button only halfway. Don't get me wrong, we're not struggling. No, that's all. And there we go, straight to the top. Come right around to the left. This road is a horrible bit of road. Down there. So if you come around just off the road, slowly. And we have no winch points. Lovely. And now I'm stuck. And I'm just digging myself a deeper hole. See if I can back up a little bit. Which I doubt I can. There we go. Ah, it was to the right, not the left. Locally dokily then. I'll remember that for next time. I come up here to do the barrels. And we're stuck again, but it's fine. You come around to the right. just by this rock. The ground should be hard enough. Just you've got to take your time because of all the uneven ground. Just watching all the rocks as you're going past them all. Because these rocks are a nightmare. So you see, we're almost on half a tank of diesel. So we'll grab this watchtower and make our way back down to the fuel. Let's get on level ground quick. There we go. Another watchtower done. The final watchtower in this area. And we'll spin around. And we'll use the right side again. Straight through the lumber mill. Straight for the log station. The lumber mill. Straight for the log station. Straight up. And then we can go right to this bit again. Because even though it's a little bit harder, it's the easiest way. So there to there. There we go, that's it. And that's the right side of the map done, with upgrades and the watchtowers. I ain't going down there yet, because that road at the bottom is a nightmare. Just watching out for that rock sticking out. Jumping on the grass. That'll keep us nice and steady and slow. And hopefully we can, if we need it, we can use the light to get us back over. And again, we'll come straight back down the road with absolutely no acceleration whatsoever, because we don't need it. Because 20 miles an hour is fast enough. There we go. Stay on the grass as much as you can. And again, go across the grain, because it's so much easier. Staying on level ground now, look. There's a little path by here on the right. Get up the hill. And if we need to at the top, we can use a winch. Where it is very, very steep. Or we can just use this part. And we're up and over. And that's the right side of the map done. So again, just stuck into neutral for now. miles an hour, no faster, otherwise you will be hurting your suspension and your engine, which you don't want. Oh, I didn't know all-wheel drive on. I thought I had it on. Neutral. Saving a lot of diesel at the moment. A lot of diesel. All-wheel drive on. Back down this road, and because it's getting dark again, the lights are on. We don't need to go any faster than this, because obviously we can't afford the damages. We've still got to repair the fleet star. literally just under half a tank of diesel. Luckily enough, we don't need a winch. Straight up and over again. Watch out for the trenches. We really don't want to get caught in there, I don't think. Checking I've still got all my all-wheel drive on. And there we go. Straight for the trees again. And let's pinch a little bit more fuel. There we go. Back over the wooden bridge. Again, you don't need to hit that ramp at all. And now we go and get some more upgrades. And now the rest of the watchtowers. This is me full throttle in this, see? It's not struggling at all. There we go. All-wheel drive off. Straight over. Straight towards the fleet, GMC. Avoiding the trailer. Cutting around to the left. And let's get to the easy side of the map. Let's follow the trails of the GMC. Come to the right by here. No dramas. Switch on the lights because the sun is going down, I think. jump up onto the grass because I do not want to get stuck over there. And there we go. Back over to the easy side of the map. As a matter of fact, let's go down to the garage. I was going to go to town and discover the 800 and come back down, but in a minute we're going to need diesel anyway, so might as well go back down to the garage, sort our upgrades out and then come back up. Don't need our all-wheel drive on here. It's just a waste of diesel when you got your all-wheel drive on by you. Still don't need it on. Just checking I got the lights on. The colour of that sky. That's pretty good, that is. I like that. There we go. Because we're going downhill anyway. Might as well. Save some diesel when you can. At the top. Just by here. Start braking for the bottom. Because this turning by here becomes lethal when you go over it too fast. Only by here we need all-wheel drive. And as soon as we hit this bit, off. Don't need it. Come around to the right so you don't go over the tree, so you're not making your car go work harder. And then over to the left, avoiding the trench on the right. all-wheel drive on right at the very end, and then all-wheel drive off. And then slowly come over these little branches, because sometimes they can hurt your suspension or your engine when you go over them too fast. There's a little bump there. If you come over that bump too fast, you've got my suspension on. With the tyres I got on, it can hurt the engine or suspension. There's the farm. It's not struggling at all, which is what we like. Thing is, if you get too much damage, obviously you're going to have to recover your vehicle. If you do like I do, take your time. It's absolutely, you don't get damage. Just gotta take your time. So all you gotta do is take your time. That is it. Straight into the garage, and let's put on the gearbox. Don't have suspension yet, no tires, no winch, no diff lock, nothing. Don't need any of that yet. Got stage 2 engine. Got a raised suspension, so I think I will put the tyres on don't need a winch. Definitely gonna need a snorkel. Got all-wheel drive, and we're gonna need a crane. 110% we're gonna need a crane. Saddle low. Which obviously the gas tank is screwed. The gearbox is still screwed. So let's go. And we still got some more scouting to do as well. I said before, you know, 30 miles an hour, plenty. As soon as you come off road, again, just take it slow, nice and slow. It's just pointless going too fast. What I'll do, I'll go and grab all the suspension and the engine and everything I need for the car, and I'll come back, grab diesel, go back to the garage, install the upgrades, then we'll go and grab the this mission. Just remember, keep to the left. Grab some diesel. Because you're almost on half a tank. There we go. See how much easier that is compared to going down the main way. And I didn't even have my all-wheel drive on either. So again, we are going to stick to the right, and we are going to be taking our time. Now it's starting to get deeper, look. The road is starting to get deeper. But we need to come up and down here one more time. Because we need to come up, which we're doing now. And then we need to get a suspension. But once we get the tyres, the road will stay fine. It's only that bit. As soon as you passed it, let's go. I would go that way, but the hill is a nightmare, so we're not going to go that way, we're going to go this way. We are going to grab the 800 first before we go the other way. Sometimes in the water there is an absolute nightmare. This way is so much easier. So much easier. Because if you hit the road a tiny bit wrong there, your suspension or your engine screwed. It's that rock in the middle. Just take your time over it. There we go. And on the way up, yeah, to get the 800 we can collect all of the missions. Come across to the left. And there he is. There we go. Missing machinery. And also we get some XP for this trailer. For the next guy. Still got 3/4 of a tank. This road can be a nightmare. But we're not going to be doing the stuck trailer. We'll do the one by the trailer yard, but not the one down the hill. Not yet. Come all the way to the left. This is easier than to go in the trench. That's what I call it, a trench. Again, there's no rush. Absolutely no rush. Unless, of course, you want to rush the game, then it's entirely up to you. You know, I'm not telling you how to play the game. It's your game after all. So what I'll do, I'll go round to the house, I'll activate the mission, go and get the 800, and then I think that'll be this Chevy done. Because I probably won't have the diesel to make it all the way back down to the garage. And by here you want to get as far close to the tree as you can. Because otherwise you are going to get stuck. Stay over to the right side. Stay over to the right hand side. As soon as you pass the rocks on the left, then make your way over to the left. This road is a bit of a nightmare too. So you come round to the left. avoiding a rock on the left. And there we are. Just like that. As a matter of fact, you know what? What I'll do is I'll take the 800 down to the fuel station and leave it there. That way then, if this one runs out of diesel or whatever, I've got a 800 right smack bang in the middle of where I need to be. So we can come up and come and give me some if I need it. Because I'm just over half a tank now, I don't really want to be using the I really don't want to be using the Chevy. This is a long way to get diesel. Go. Oh, I need to see the dial. Oh, I was going a bit too fast there. Hopefully, should be able to get back on the road. There we go. As a matter of fact, you know what? I got a full tank with this one. So, I'll use this one to scout the remainder of the time. I'm on half a tank with a Chevy, I don't want to risk it. So we can go right here. Avoiding a rock on the left. Because this one is higher than the Chevy at the moment. There's the road. To the left, I do believe. Yep. And then from to the right. Watching our rocks on the right a little bit. Now we've got to be careful. Because this truck is a lot skinnier than the Chevy too. So I don't have to worry about the width. No, it's not that way. See how much diesel I'm not using? There we go. And I think I'm sinking. Yeah, my back wheels are sinking. But luckily enough, there's a tree. So that's fine. There we go. And then we need to come to the right. Nope. Keep going down this way. I mean, yeah, you can, you know, go really fast through this water pit, but I just don't like to. Excuse me. And then we're gonna go to the right now. Or have I missed it? Nope. I mean, I can go up there, but that's harder. So I might as well come around to there. Which actually I might even mark it out. So that I know exactly where it is. So that I'm not getting confused. Yeah, this is the one I usually get confused on. See how much skinnier this is compared to the Chevy? So much easier to do this side of the map anyway with this truck. So much easier. Struggle then coming up that hill. See, I would go up there, but I don't have any tyres. There we go. Straight up the hill. Let's get the suspension for the Chevy. I did try and go that way before, and oh, was that wrong? Ho ho ho. You get stuck. I mean stuck. Especially when you've got these tyres on. Raised suspension for the Chevy, thank you. Just gonna try and work out. There we go. That's why. Nope. About there, maybe. Yes. That's what I wanted. And again, coming down the hill, completely off the accelerator. Otherwise, it's a waste of diesel. And following the road round to the right. Whoa. Stop. You've got to be careful by here. Because this side, not this bit, but this bit by that rock is a nightmare. That's what we didn't want. But you know what? Hey ho. It is what it is. See, so I was on half a tank with a Chevy, and I'm just coming up to half a tank now with this little guy. There we go. Straight over the boulders. Again, off the accelerator. And coming down the hill. Don't need it on. It's absolutely pointless. Overlooking the bridge. And that's every single upgrade. Every single watchtower. Done. Just double check, just in case I missed one. I don't think I did. Nope. There's 2 more watchtowers. I can't get to that one yet. I can definitely do this one. But what I'm gonna do is I'll come down here and grab some diesel. And I shall leave I'll leave the 800 by the fuel station, and I'll attempt to bring the Chevy down. Because I really can't afford to lose diesel. Oh well, lose the game when I've only just started it. I thought I was going the wrong way. Hopefully I can get up here. Thing is, I can't even see the dials now. Not until the sun starts facing behind me. And the sun actually hits the dials. I know I still got just over half a tank left. We can go down that way and straight up to the marker. But because we don't have any tires, I don't really want to risk it. Yeah, straight over, I'm not going left. And there's the road. Just gonna try and get over these boulders. Whoa. So again, just take your time. Because there is no rush. And we are going to park this bad boy into the fuel station because I am literally on half a tank, which I know I can get down to the fuel from here on half a tank. So we'll leave him right by here. Jump back in the Chevy. Not that one. And then we'll take a shortcut. Because we're going to need to. And we'll go straight down there. And then should be alright to come down here. To grab the fuel. Because we are on. Oh. We have got half a tank left of diesel. So we're going to grab these and put this in the garage and then get some upgrades for it. It's just dying for upgrades. Really does need upgrades. I would go left, only it's more fuel consuming. Obviously, with the Scouts, we don't have hardly any fuel as it is. Just under half a tank. We'll definitely 110%. We will get down there to the fuel. Even if I gotta get out and push it, we will. Imagine that. I have forgot mine. There is another mission up there, drainage. But we will get there next time we're up there. Definitely get there next time we're up there. There we go. Actually, do you know what? I might have to come down here. Just to save diesel. As much as I can. And there we go. And even better, if you just switch the engine off and just make it roll. And because we're just rolling, we just use the handbrake. There we go. Now I'm down to just under half a tank. I'll grab some diesel. I'll go into the garage. And again, I'll leave it there for 5 minutes. And I'll have a quick cigarette. Again, keeping out of this right side, you can stay out of the trench. Because your vehicle, these vehicles, they do tend to get stuck in there. And once you're stuck, it takes ages to get out some more diesel. And then we go right. Stay over to the left. There we go. was struggling a bit then, but it's okay. This bad boy's doing just fine. Whoa, now I'm going too fast there. Really don't want to be going too fast. I don't want any more damage. No, thank you. And I will be changing the color of my scouts. I bet you know I'll go full throttle and bang! Suspension. But then again, yeah, getting different suspension in me, so it doesn't matter. Nope, wouldn't let me do a handbrake turn. I am selling this one. Just for the cash. Because obviously, I need cash. Let me sell this one. We'll get all this next time. Don't need to get in now. Right, I am now going to go for a quick cigarette. I'll be back. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up and go and get the 800 and bring it straight down to the garage. Let's grab some diesel first, mind. It wasn't struggling, that was me, that was, because I didn't want to hit that bump too hard. Again, switch engine off to save a lot of diesel. Because we are going downhill. After all. And the more diesel we can save now, the better. Now because this one's higher, we haven't really got to be careful. Just trying to stay out of that trench on the right. This one's starting to get quite deep as well, mind. We have got diff lock on this one, so it is a lot easier to get through this mud. I mean, luckily enough, it's not deep, deep mud. Luckily. See, tires are not spinning that bad. Oh yeah. Just gotta be careful now because I've been up and down this road a couple of times. I don't want any twigs breaking the suspension. Already broke the engine. Straight into the garage. So I'll leave the garage with this, even though I'm out of fuel, and the gearbox and the fuel tank is broken. I'll go up and go and get the GMC, and I'll bring the GMC down. I'll leave the trailer there because you've seen how much of a struggle it was for me to bring the trailer up. Still got a full tank with this, so we're fine. We're not coming the same way down, because I don't really want to be digging out more of a trench. And then luckily enough we're going downhill, so it's not a big issue. It's just at the bottom. I got that pole there just in case I need it, which luckily enough I don't. So we are absolutely fine by here. This is all I need to. I don't need to go any faster than this. I'm doing, what, 10 miles an hour? And then again, switch engine off to save some diesel. Because we don't need to get diesel with this, we need to go straight to the yard, straight to the garage. When you're on the hill there and you're in neutral, the trucks just fly down there, and you gotta be so careful. again, keeping out of that trench is key. I think I'm going to struggle towards the end by here, so I'm going to have to keep my foot down. Because I can't afford to slow down, not with this truck, because I've already made a mess by here. This part, well, actually it wasn't too bad. We put the suspension on. We leave the tires as they are. Don't need anything else. I am going to take this off. Don't need it, because this now becomes a yard jockey. So basically, it'll stay in the yard for the remainder of his life. And instead of fat-assing around, trying to get the Fleet Star onto the trailer, what I can do is bring the Fleet Star to me. And we can repair the Fleet Star. And repair the GMC, which doesn't need any repairing. I thought it did. No. Okay. Change into the Fleet Star. Rob a tiny bit of diesel. Thank you, GMC. And that'll get me to the fuel. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab this trailer. And we are going to put the trailer into the farm. yeah. Here we go. And also, what I'm going to do is I'll bring the fuel down to the garage. Because we will work out the yard. And I'll show you exactly what I mean as soon as we get to the yard. Just over a quarter of just under a quarter of a tank, sorry. And what we will do is we shall put the fuel container right smack bang in the middle of the yard, like here, right there. And that'll stay there. That'll stay right there. That is out of the way of everyone and everything. Now, what else we're going to do is we are going to need to get rid of the crane. because see how much weight it takes off. So that's an A, right? So that's better. And then with the crane, it brings the power to weight to an A minus. And then if we just attach the saddle low, it becomes an S. SBA. I mean, that is better. Much better. And the gearbox is the exact same. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and grab the concrete blocks and bring them back down into the yard. Now there is a method to my madness. Oh yeah, there is a real method to my madness. And you'll see. Just how much better it is. There we go. So, and there's a reason why I haven't put the side bed trailer on. I'm not going to bother explaining myself. I'll let you work that one out. Ooh, that is not the way I wanted to go. And that's the railings. I want you to turn this way, please. If you wouldn't mind, thank you very much. Hardly any mud is flicking up. That's what I want. That is exactly what I want. trailer is stupid. And I'll explain why now. So, this trailer will go by here, right there. And there is a reason why. So the reason why this trailer is stupid because it's got 8 wheels at the back and a further 4 wheels at the front. So I've got 8 wheels at the back and 2 wheels at the front. So that's like almost, that's a lot of wheels, man. That's a lot of wheels, which compared to the Arctic, it's only got 6 wheels at the back, which then becomes a 16-wheeler. Not a 100-wheeler. Yes, I have driven up and down this road many a times, and now it's becoming really deep. Really deep. So I have to be careful. This part, see, you can go full power and you can let go of the accelerator a little bit, so you're not using too much diesel. And because I don't have a crane on as well, it's much more stable. much more stable. Because at the moment, we don't need a crane. Hence why I'm bringing everything back down to the yard. I will eventually, you know, need a crane. But only when all this is back in the yard. This is the only way to get this, the Arctic. I just needed a turn. Just needs a bigger turning circle, that's all. I would grab that trailer as well, but down the bottom by the yard, the road is battered. So I think I can only carry one trailer at a time. And I had all my all-wheel drive on as well, which doesn't help. But at least now, thank God, we're carrying some weight. So it'll push us down the hill. Like, you've seen what the GMC was, right? What it was like down the hill. Watch this, watch me get pushed right past the turning at almost full speed. I might even be able to make it down the other hill as well. how much diesel I'm saving. I know, yes, it takes forever. But you know what? I'd rather do it this way than to waste diesel. Now here we go, because the road is absolutely battered. Oh, yeah. This part of the road is getting much deeper. Much, much deeper. It's fine. I've still got 3/4 of a tank. Just no need to worry, no need to panic. Oof. Now this road is absolutely battered. I'm gonna have to turn this lock and all-wheel drive on. See how she copes. That's me at full acceleration. It's lucky I didn't have the crane. See, this is me at full acceleration. I mean, yeah, the other tyres are better, but these tyres are much more stable, and I'd rather stability over better tyres any day. So I would much rather pick stability over better tyres any day of the week, especially for the Fleetstar. I won't be able to turn around. So now I'll be staying in the yard for a little while, sorting these out. I think I'll call that a day. Just grab some more diesel. call that a day. And we will continue this in the next episode. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to transship everything from the red trailer to the blue trailer. And then I'll come back down here with... No, I won't. No, I won't. So, that's me. And I shall see ya in the next episode. Bye.